И всем привет, заглянувшим на данный канал. Сегодня продолжаем RoboCop'а. В прошлой серии остановились на том, что мы опять вернулись в Детройт. Вот это, что с ним? Что не так, мужик? Эй, мужик. Ладно. Ему, походу, очень хорошо. Так, а что-то не так. Все так. Так, ну давайте встретимся со стариком. Он, кстати, вроде стоит.
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
А если я пройду? Ну, почему он закрыт?
Doesn't matter. Just don't jump at it.
Я тебя отправлю на металлолом. Точнее, на органы сдам. Мясорубку к терминаторам.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Ты себя видел? Дефектный. Что-нибудь есть? Дефектный, блядь. Сам ты дефектный. Дёбник.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Ну, как бы да, любые улучшения делают город лучше, а судя по всему, что мы видим на заднем фоне.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
Ну, как бы да, преступникам тяжелее меня пробить.
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Ну, как бы, есть плюсы и минусы.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
И ну, попросил я за English, что это означает? Кто-нибудь объясните мне. А броня? О, я же броню качал, точно. Хочу, чтобы от меня рикошетило.
After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Я очень на это надеюсь. А ты, чтоб ты сдох.
Holy shit! What was that? RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Само собой. Домашний террорист. Так, что у нас по заданиям? Домашний террорист. Служить и защищать, ну это понятно. Ну, снова и отслеживать вот это.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Ты вот это называешь домом? Это то, что осталось от дома, как бы. Если ты хочешь жить в таком, то... Как знаешь. Если это твой дом. Но я понимаю, что это остатки. Это как бы память. Ты там вырос, там все твои воспоминания и все такое. Ну как бы. Я что-то понять не могу. Что, дождь идет или что? Что здесь с текстурой воды? Секундочку. Да, по сути, ничего не поменялось. Странно. Очень странно. Ладно.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Цирк-пасёныша.
I hate the day shift.
Проститутка. Ну. Сама на эту работу подписалась. Хотя деньги нужны всем. Осуждать ее за это. Так, домашний террорист. Сейчас мы ему сделаем визитик.
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
На втором же этаже, да? Нет. На третьем. Ладно. Не туда. Бац! Мгм. Пятная плата. На этой неделе счет за хранение, забрать кошачий корм, взять показания у торговца рыбой. Кошачий корм? У тебя что, где-то кошка? С документами не относится к делу. Ничего подозрительного. М? Следы на полу. Фига у тебя хата, чувак. Я тебе скажу, не слабая такая. Прихожая, гостиная, ванная, спальня. Сколько мы уже насчитали? Да еще и личный кабинет. ID клиента, ID была, номер хранилища 17, Детройт, Мичиган, улица Литвуд 45, срок аренды 3 месяца всего, с уплатой налога 210 баксов. Учебная диск. Да-да?
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Show me your evidence, and I will make the culprits regret their deeds.
So far, you're just making my road to the goal harder. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Так. Это ее этот? Тьфу ты! Я-то думал, тут какой-то террорист реально хочет что-то там взорвать, а это всего лишь это. Не, журналистка пусть. Меня, короче, обманули. М? Хату-то оставил он открытой. Дверь-то он выломал. Шип в стоге сена. Это сюжетка, да? Домашний террорист и первая полевая подготовка. Тайник банды. Пойдемте вначале туда. Game Club.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Не, ну бывает, бывает. Нынешние вумен, они коварные. Интересно, как они это нарисовали? С тобой все нормально, мужик? Я не галлюцинация, если что.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation. I will not issue a ticket at this time, but remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics. But thanks anyway.
Ну, по сути... Ну какой это акт вандализма? Ну вот серьезно, что это за акт вандализма? Деньги, черт. Да, это типичные политики. Ну как по-иному? Ну все же мы знаем, как политика у нас устроена.
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
Да? Ну-ка показывай. Давай посмотрим. Вот честно, это не акт вандализма. Ну, подрисовал он ему там усы и прочее. Не, это далеко не акт.
Two words. Delta City.
Я тебя понял, чувак. Из-за чего он закрылся. Интересно, пацана не за что штрафовать. Ну, как бы нарисовал он ему усы, дальше. Странный мужик. Там в гараже куча всего. Последи, чтобы не украли. Так вот, все не могу закончить мысль. Все мы знаем, как наша политика устроена. Поэтому ничего необычного. Вообще ничего. Ну, нарисовал он ему пару усов, и что дальше? Что его теперь за это? Штрафовать? Ну, достаточно смешно даже выглядит. Так, я с домашним террористом разберусь, приду к тебе.
I hope Mills will win. I'm sick of Kuzak.
Опять же. Денежки. Headship. Ну ладно. Ну, подрисовали и подрисовали. Ничего такого в этом я не вижу. Плохого. Я тоже любил раньше разукрашивать плакаты. И учебники, все вот это вот. У нас были свои художества в школе. Радио не работает.
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
О, вы вообще не палитесь, чуваки. Вообще ни разу. Вообще ничего палевного. Я, короче, пришел ячейку забрать.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Я могу тебя об стенку уработать. Будет также полезно.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
В гробовозке хватит.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Ау.
He's just a machine.
Как так? Я, пожалуй, это заберу. Не люблю я этот гробовик. Может, эти документы как бы... Робо, забери их. Не подставляй девку. А, мне открыли быстрый путь домой? Прикольно, прикольно. А вы что стоите?
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Вот именно. Что вам надо от этой коробки? Трусы? Блять, надо было у бомжа взять трусы. И положить их туда.
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Ooh.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Что происходит? Сейчас он все деньги отдаст.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Ну да, корм для кошек. Не обвиняют вас в фальсификации документов. Доказательств. Потому что хотят вас дискредитировать, но я им не верю. Никто из нас не верит. Мы понимаем, что СМИ и OCP части одного целого. Ваши действия помогут это понять и остальным. Поэтому не давайте им заставлять себя замолчать. Кто-то должен высказываться за нас. Кто-то должен выступать против них. П. Так, допросить огурчика. Допросить огурчика, конечно, можно, но вначале нужно сделать следующее. Где мой новый подопечный? Итак, салага, давай, рассказывай, что тут.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Действительно.
I think that answers my question.
Please, I need your help.
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Без дрожи в голосе. Ой, не туда пошел, извините. Ну, чуть-чуть промазал, бывает.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell tell you the truth.
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing...
Блядь,
I'm
робот.
quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Почему я не
Any
удивлен?
idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really
Turn
brings
your
fortune.
flashlight on.
So don't you come back
Right.
without him.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Фига, у кого-то тут подвальное помещение.
Clear.
А здесь?
Clear.
А кто заколотил?
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
Где-то что-то. Ну, это клетка для перевозки в багажном отсеке. Самолетов и не только.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Да. Как нам завещал капитан Прайс, проверить углы, проверить углы.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
Ну, давай. Били с другой стороны.
It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
Ты смотри там аккуратнее.
Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have its advantages?
Да, у всего есть свои плюсы и минусы. М?
What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Здесь, походу. Позволь.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's alright?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Чем прибираться-то? Где мы тут наследили, чтобы прибираться? И что у нас тут происходит? Нет. Пулевое ранение, верхняя часть. Большая кровопотеря. Да он не жилец, если в голову.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington,
Sir,
keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
glad to hear that, sir.
На сей раз без меня не ходи. У нас тут не пойми что. Вроде как пошли кота спасать. Хера ты доджишь.
Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck! He got me. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Ну, хотя бы в руку. Как ты, блядь, так спрятался?
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
Бабуль. А чё за пиздец произошел, бабуль? Я-то ладно, ходячая броня. Ну, как бы. Так, тут было задание. Не задание, а записка. Починка. Номер двери на квартире 6 нужно зафиксировать. Он постоянно переворачивается вверх ногами. Жилец все время жалуется, что его беспокоят гости, которые приходят в квартиру 9. Приоритет крайне низкий. А ну-ка. Пятая. 7, 6. Ну как бы, а что тут чинить? Сюда гвоздик. Ну и сюда можно шурупчик, и все. И готово. Как бы чинить там многого не надо. Там все достаточно легко и просто. И все, мы его просто оставили в квартире? Дом жертвы. Дом подозреваемого. Тайник банды. Так, а что еще по заданиям? Найти нарушение. Ой. Ладно, идем.
Hey, Robo! Do the robot dance!
Watch and learn, young man.
You rock, Robo!
О, да ладно. И что мне брать на превьюшку теперь?
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that! I'm homeless by choice.
RoboCop. Прикольно.
I hate this.
Если я еще раз увижу, как вы, торчки, моете мармелад или шарики, просто по приколу вы заплатите за то, что сломали. Ну, что поделать?
All they're playing are sequels. I hate sequels. Why didn't you come up with something original?
I completely agree.
DJ Laser. Как бы сплошные сиквелы.
It's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. And it has no bullet holes.
Ты знаешь, что можно сделать?
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Да, кстати.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Пиклзу надо помогать.
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Вот именно. Какой-то парень, он хотел от другого парня. И что-то там еще один парень. И отсылка к Библии. Блять. Пошли искать твою кассету.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Ну, раз ты все слышал, то помоги нам. Видеопрокаты. Когда-то я помню.
You can investigate the case of several tapes being overdue. Your main suspect is your friend over there.
Oh man, did he call us friends? Nice.
Когда-то я помню, было это. Были прокаты кассет. 15 рублей на день. Ну, там не на день, там достаточно на долгий срок было. У нас в магазине по соседству, вот, грубо говоря, они были там сам магазин. И видеопрокат же в нем. Было прикольно раньше. О!
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, do you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Так и вот. Видеопрокат раньше это была действительно очень прикольная тема. Сколько у меня дома лежит кассет? Там такая коллекция, целый шкаф.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Sci-fi.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Прям как мой коллега по работе. Шарит в фильмах, что «Мамма Мия».
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
Ну, вспомним ремейк Резидента. Достаточно неплохой. Сиквелы. Ну, по сути... RoboCop сиквел? Это же сиквел, да?
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Эй, пленку испортите!
Do you need assistance?
Вам посоветовать кино? Чуваки хотели кассеты подпортить. А я не дал.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Ну да.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Давай. Ну, у тебя есть? Сладкие липкие цыпы, унесенные спринтом. Сладкоежка наносит ответный удар. Толстый, плохой, грязный. Так. Открыть скрыт. Последние записи в прокате «Заброшенная магистраль», 1 звонящий. Так, ну, походу, кто... Мариус Сайджак очень любит эти. Текущий путь документ files. Так, где он здесь? Не. А, вот Джон Пиклс. Джейд Стрит 3C. Липкие огурцы и сладости, унесенные спринтом. Банджо наносит ответный удар. Толстый плохой Чего? В канализации 3. Легкая смерть 2. Смерть поджидает. Арена кубистов. Спрячься или умри. Портал Комбат, серьезно? Наедине с подростками. Долины разрушений. Кубистов. Последний быстрый выстрел. В стране драконов. Легенда Дюрандала. Арена кубистов. Смертельный сон 2. Без пальцев 2. Смерть поджидает 3. Среди неприятностей. Жестокие котята. Ответный удар. Неопределенный и работа в любое время. Спрячься или умри. Арена кубистов. Смерть поджидает. Ну, понятно. Джош Пиклс. Я его не заметил изначально. Прикольно. Попрошу его, чтобы кассеты вернул. Чувак, спасибо. Я надеюсь, что... Ты уж прости, ну, не все получилось защитить. Но зато у тебя куча оружия теперь. Я не буду ментов посылать. Скажу, что тут ничего не было, если что. Что напали, все это я конфисковал, все забрал, ты остался не при делах. Где Робо, там проблема. Неудивительно. Кстати, уже заканчивать пора. Байк. Ну, дойдем до Пиклза, и там уже и закончим. Ай, что это было? С тобой все нормально? Может, медиков вызвать?
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours. Diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I will leave the money with you, if you spend it wisely.
That's cold-blooded, man. But thanks anyway.
По сути, он бездумный.
But what do I do with the money that I'm not supposed to spend on drugs, like What's the point?
Купи пожрать, купи попить, сядь, посмотри телек. Господи, Пиклз! Тебя что, учить этому надо? У тебя хотя бы гараж есть, где ты жить можешь. Купи сюда какой-нибудь обогреватель, еще что-то, оплати счет. Ты спишь, блядь, на земле. Алло, Пиклз! На этом мы сегодня и заканчиваем. Подписывайтесь на канал, на паблик, оставляйте комментарии, ставьте лайки. И увидимся уже в следующих сериях и следующих играх. Всем удачи, всем пока. Даже Пиклз попрощался.